Famous poet has been killed. He was killed by a jealous husband. I will miss his verses, though I confess I'm glad we no longer have to be the target of his satires. Yep, gain the magic back. Good. Can I get more things? Nope. Let's go to another cattle raid, how about? Hey, Durandine, guess what? Cattle raid. Cattle raid. Cattle raid. I love that so much. Where can I go and explore? Not really anywhere. Fine, let's go ahead. What's actually down over here? Because I have no clue. Yeah. Wow. You three are my best combatants? What the fuck? How do all the other people well, I can't send my clan leader, which makes sense. You go. You go all the way here in the south. Have fun. Go. Dunai's had a new king. He's known for his presence. The former king stepped aside after the war gods withdrew their favor from the Dundalis. Okay. Vayne of Unsolid Clan plans a raid against the Tamari wolf folk and wants to contribute a war party. I'm going to go in and offer to make peace between the two. Yeah, make peace with the spawning chaos. Next you'll be telling me that you've chosen to bruise your chieftain. I mean, is he literate? I'm not sure. This isn't the event, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to decline his invitation to make peace with the Tamari. They refuse to speak with us. And speaking of which, here they are! Word reaches you that the Dendalos and Kilbert tribes are flying to war with the Tamari, the strangest and savage folk, who are part man, part wolf. Orlanthi laws have been heavy, but the Tamari know the land well, and have magical unfamiliar to the Orlanthi god-talkers. Although once hostile to one another, the tribes have united behind a war leader called Hubert John. Under his leadership, the Orlanthi have rallied somewhat, but their cause still seems desperate. This is probably also has an immense high chance of failure, and it's going to be a pain in the ass. I'll tell Hubert John you will make peace with the Tamari if he agrees to build a town. Who leads the delegation? Probably you. How many warriors accompany? Everybody. Everybody go. Delegation made its way to Merjan's last known encampment. They hid behind rocks as Tamari warriors passed by. Makes it to Hubert John's encampment and then must decide how to convince him that you can make peace with Tamari and that he should agree to make a city. We have proven our ability to broker deals already, and we will be able to do it again. I'll say we meet peace between warring tribes who can make peace with the Tamari. It's hard to make peace with any human enemies in Orlanthi, but then again, Orlanthi and Makuka are said themselves to be as hungry and clever as wolves. He said he would trust us to make peace overtures on his behalf. Who leads the delegation? I need somebody high with magic. Oh, please, no. Do not die. Please don't die. Alright, you go, man. And I will send the entire house to protect him. You fuckers better do your job if he gets attacked. Irajon tells you where he thinks the main Tamari encampment is, and Hendrik and 74 warriors travel there. There they find the traces of encampment. They follow a trail to the current encampment and enter it. There they find angry Tamari interrupted in the midst of a funeral ceremony. I should speak calmly and reasonable. I like the option just running away. I will speak calmly and reasonable. The Tamari grounded us, some of their chieftains and shamans ran up and bit him in Comanche blood, but they did not kill him. Slowly, Hendrik won their trust, and they said that they would make peace with us if Hendrik could revive their slain chieftain. The Tamari lead Hendrik to a briar on which their slain chieftain, Varon Creek Sleeper, lays dead. If you bring me back to life, they say, we will make this peace with you. If you fail, we will kill you, as we have promised. Now, there are two things you have to do here. They have forgotten their true problem. What they need is a home and an end to the curse. No, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to magically revive him. Please work. Varus, whose neck was broken, whose body was white from loss of blood, whose chest was torn open, withered, and stared upon his briar. His broken bones cracked back together again. Oh, that'd be horrible! Oh, I don't want to think about that. His body filled with new blood, his wounds sealed up. He sat upon his death pallet and said, "Who has rescued me from the hallowing place?" Hendrik stepped forward and claimed credit for the deed, and also claiming the right to make peace. Varlene promised to meet us in our clan hall in a season's time. Oh, thank God. That would have been really bad if he had ended up dying. Really, 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 really bad. Well, there, we're nearing the end of the game, thank God. So what do I want to go ahead and do? There's not much I really can do. Let's go ahead and explore some more, how about? Here, I have an idea. Let's go ahead and actually go back here. Why the hell not? There's stuff I know that I've missed here. I get the feeling he's dead. Go to the Wildlands, how about? Because that'd be fun. It'd be fun. Let's go ahead and do it again. This time you go, Mr. Osiris, man. Go to the stinking forest, bring some dudes with you. Have fun. Go. Expedition to the south was returned. They say they found a place called Beast Valley. First teaming with beast folk, minotaurs, centaurs, duckmen, fox people, even wasp people. Kind of numerous beast folk who did not attack them, but seemed displeased to see them. Later they were investigating a feeling that they made their flesh crawl when they fell into a trap. Some wounded others were killed. They left the area, certain that beast folk meant them further harm. Got it. Grandson, I think their month comes before you seek to hire Hamaktian warriors as mercenaries. I don't have any Hamaktians though. And our Holy Wrath. I'll just do as they say. There you go. Who leads the attack? You lead the attack. And you send one thing. Go. Our war's triumph, we wounded one of the leaders. They blamed their Glorantha clan for seeking our mercenary services and raided them in reprisal. As arranged previously, a delegation of Tamari leaders, including their king, has come to your clan hall to negotiate peace. What is the main thing you offer them? They were cursed by the chaos god Gib, I don't even know how to say that, and condemned to a wandering life. What they want most is territory, multiple spaces, a home to end their wandering. Our herds are large and we can afford to be generous. I offer them 40 cows every year. If we succeed, we will win the esteem of our tribe. They're not interested in becoming civilized. It is territory they want. They started the war and they are winning it. It would be foolish to promise them nothing more than an end to the fighting. I will offer them territory. He said, long have we wandered as if under a curse. Your offer of territory ends our curse so that we make peace with you. The people of our tribe are overjoyed to hear this peace, and the people of the Dundalis and Kilbear tribes are glad to see the Tamari war was finished. I like your sweet tattoos, buddy. They returned, found small catch of loot. Prior dragon newts came upon them as we transferred the goods to the horses, seemed alarmed but did not attack. Okay, got it. There we go. That was that problem solved. Thank fucking God. It also means that we're nearly done with the game. I still have not explored this thing. Explore this area for the love of God. Explore it. Do your job, people. Explore. There was enough pasture land for all the... Oh, that's not good either. Tribute from Nessie has not arrived. As they returned, they found golden chariots wheels in an earthen tunnel. Trolls came to fight them, but our explorers whooped and stomped, scaring them away. So did I gain that? Did I gain that? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think I got any chariot wheels. Nope. Okay, so this is a problem. Don't have enough pasture land. We can handle... Oh, I gave him some of my territory, that's why. I was like, what the fuck? I guess just bump this up. I can't bump it up much more, that's kind of the problem. Can I chop down some of this? No, I can't. Well, I mean, I barely have enough land to do all of that. Moving on to pasture land, I got it. Enough land for our wild pigs' fortune they've gone to the fields. We can let some of our pasture revert to woods, or I suppose slaughtering some pigs. Now we're being raided by Nasty. Great, thanks buddy. Thanks people. That's what you get. Speaking of sheep, guess what? I'm gonna sacrifice, heal the sheep. I do not have many sheep. I need land. I kind of wish I didn't give the Tamari any land. I can't steal land from anybody either. I can't raid people in my tribe, damn it. This is a horrible position. What did I do? Oh, but, hey, which one was it? Gymnasty? Yeah, you. People, what the hell are you doing? No. Fine, I'll give you some goddamn goods. Bad mistake, people. Never mind, we still lost that. I know, I got it. We don't have enough land. We're almost near the end of the game, lady. We'll get over it. 10 babies were born. Oof. Granted, I'm okay with that, because we don't have enough land. Yep, they're overcrowded and malnourished. There's nothing I can really do about it. There's really nothing I can do about it. I physically cannot get more land. I mean, if I slaughtered a whole bunch... Look at all the cows I have here. They're surrounding the entire border going, we're going to be the main line of defense. If people want to come kill us, go ahead and come take us, because we're right out here. I don't know why they sound like that, but apparently they did. Great, they said we need to attempt a hero quest this year. Okay, I think I have enough time to do that, maybe? God, I really, really wish I had more land. I need more land. Land! No! No! He's the last dude! God damn it, he was the last one. You could have survived, man. He could have survived. Here's a better question. Do I even have anybody that can take his place? I honestly do not think I do. I've Glorantha, Ronaldo, Saris, or Walda. I don't think I have anybody that can take his place. I mean, I've got Barntar. That's what I've got is Barntar. That's it. It's Barntar. Barntar. That's all I gotta say. Fine, Barntar, go in his place. We don't... Who's the best at custom? Probably you. Yep, he dead. I know, I got it. Oh, now you're The peaceful new town is threatened by squabbling between the kings. Many migrants have come from Euroland to work as artisans and traders, claiming allegiance not to any clan but the town itself. Since these new people belong to no tribe, the clans each claim the right to demand gifts from them. This dispute has led to fights between the thanes of the two tribes, although no serious blows have been struck so far. If we make new and prosperous laws, people around Dragon Pass will respect our leadership. We must create a town reign to settle such disputes. I agree with this man, that's what you should be doing. They thought for a while more and said, no, making a town was a good idea, but this is very stupid, we will not agree. If the founding tribe Skrull agree, this will pass us by. If everyone demands gifts from the townsfolk, they'll stop coming here, then everyone will lose out. It can be different from the rules governing clans. Even without the prospects from this new town, we are prosperous, we can afford to be generous with the other kings. So this fair solution is best, we waste time with this petty bickering. If we quarrel, a great destiny will pass us by. The kings then realized that the real opportunity had not yet arrived. Our divinations have for a long time predicted a great destiny, one that will take part in. However, the newness of the town and the wealth it has brought temporary blindness to the higher purpose. We will end our quarrel and do what is best to serve the greater destiny. Thanks, people, that's what I wanted. I'm so sad that he's dead. So sad. I need land. Help. Land. Help. Help me. I can't steal land from I mean, I can. I do not want to attack the... I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this, but I will do this once. Only once. And I'll seize their land. I'll spend 3 points. I want this land. I must defeat them, although we pressed them, they weren't willing to flee from their land. Oh god, why? I'm gonna reload that, just because it wouldn't surprise me if that ended up being like, oh yeah, guess what, the People know, they kind of hate you and be like, motherfucker. There's no one else I can raid! I don't think I can raid the Varmondi, get rid of their stuff, probably not. Let's go and explore, even though there's nothing in here. Let's explore anyway. Didn't think so. Speaking of which, actually now I am curious, is there anything left in Artula? I can think of one more thing that there would be. Is there anything here? There are more treasures to be found in Artula. I figured there was. I know, there's not enough land. This is another event you have to do. Horsemen come to Aransine surround its walls. They haven't attacked the town yet, but from their posture, it is clear that they might do so at any time. Sarasko is a fool who tried to make a kingdom by threatening war. We have found another way. The town's part of a great destiny. We cannot let the town be destroyed. It is too important to trade. Making peace with our long-standing enemies would seal our place in the sagas. We can afford tribute, so let's pay it and get this over with. King Hjort said it is better to make an ally of a foe than to destroy him, for any ally can help you and a dead foe cannot. All of the Horsepawn are among our most fearsome foes. I may be able to bluff them into withdrawing. I'm going to offer marriage between... I know what you have to do to finish the game, and this is what you have to do. I'll offer marriage between Hendrik and the Feathered Horse Queen. At first, the Horsepawn were angry, then they laughed, then something strange happened. The grizzled elders spurred their horses to the middle of their formation, where the war leaders were, They consulted with the war leaders, who looked surprised and confused. Their parley lasted for a long time, then the war leaders spoke up. It may be that there are certain prophecies they make your strange offer acceptable, so we will not kill you now. In one season, send Hendrik and a delegation to seek audience with our great queen. Then they rode off, their plans for war interrupted. And go ahead and save that really quick. I might have to send them to... I might have to actually... Can I send you people? Probably not. Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to go ahead and just buy the time. I know, not enough land, I got it. Build a poem. Being raided, nope. And yet we lost. Of course, we couldn't finish off this series with a victory. Of course we couldn't. Tricksters, they're saying that the propagating Mali, I'm just going to type divination, so the tricksters were guilty. I'll find in the favor of the priests. King's verdict was righteous. Tricksters were dismayed, for the fine meant that they would be beaten. Good to know. Is this an automatic I can send them, or do I need to actually send an emissary over to you? Can I send an emissary directly to you? Probably not. No. So the only other way I could think of doing it, unless it's not automatic, is yeah, there's nothing over here. Oh hey, yay, Beast Valley. I don't think there's any events directly tied to Beast Valley, but I could also be wrong, because I don't know. Alright, I was supposed to go into Hero Quest this year. Oh well. Got it. It is time for Hendrik to lead a delegation to meet with the Feathered Horse Queen, where he will pursue his offer of marriage to the Horse-spawn monarch. The entire clan reign goes with him to witness the negotiation. I have 1,500 people! Sorry, I know. It said clan reign. And defend their king. What is the first thing does upon me and the Feathered Horse Queen? She may not necessarily agree to this match first, but I must prove my goodwill, my sincerity, and my worth. This marriage will be unprecedented, but the prophets have been hinting at it, and Orloff doesn't change the world by what was done for him. Before you do anything else, offer her gifts as much as we can afford. Anything less than 20 counts will seem like a little trifle. They don't like us calling them horsemen, but could even offend if we mention this term. For to gift her. She agrees she will give Hendrik 3 sacred tests to perform. Oh, great. Must do everything we can to curry favor before proposing marriage. It is always good to start with gifts. I will go ahead and offer her gifts. I will offer you 250 goods, and I'll give you 250 cattle. I don't know where all this came from, but it came somewhere. Fair Queen graciously accepted the gifts. She gave him a sword and a bracelet woven of horsehair in exchange. Oh, that sounds nifty. I'm not going to remind her of the good things you did for him. What does he attempt next? I'm just going to propose a marriage. Says that she'll sponsor a contest. In order to win the contest, Hendrik must pass the great test of Earth. The test will be chosen by friend Bruce Slayer, the High Priestess of Marangor. The winner of the contest gets to marry her and become King of Dragon Pass. Hendrik will be one of the several contestants. I will accept these terms. We drink a ritual toast with the grazers to ask for blessing on all of us. As the delegation leaves the grazer encampment, Hendrik meets with the other contenders for the hand of the Feathered Horse Queen. One of Arventine Twinson, king of the northern Orlantha kingdom of Tarsh. The other is Arldog, king of the local Kilbur tribe. Now I see who would also be king of Dragon Pass. I have nothing to add. The Tarshites respect us. We should speak reassuring words to their king. It is always good manners to give gifts. He is our friend. We should exchange noble words with him. Saying, taunt them. It would be funny to attack them, but a well-faced taunt or two could bring cheer to our warriors' hearts. I'm just going to go ahead and give them gifts. The same thing, 250 goods and only 130 cattle this time. They said that Hendrik was a good and generous king and pledged a fair and friendly contest. Accompanied by this clanering, Hendrik proceeds to the Hin Temple of Marin Gore, the goddess of earthquakes and destroying earth. He requests an audience with his high priestess, Friend Brucelayer. The terrifying Earth Crone waddles from her high seat and looks Hendrik in the eye. The Horsemen have had a rebellion and now revere Earth above the sun, so I have agreed to act as the gatekeeper of tests instead of seeking to destroy them, but how do I know that you are worthy to learn of the tests? Perhaps you are weak or unwise and would be better off retiring to your Tula to herd sheep. I know I'm worthy how to convince her of this. Although she serves at the Earth God's dark side, she serves the Earth nonetheless. Although she will sell for honor and gifts, and we would be pleased by the treasure, she most wants thralls her sacrifice. La Marangor is a frightening goddess. She is Arnold's sister and is not considered an enemy of our people. We can afford to gift her. Erma almost looked at Marangor's secret parts, and his eyes rolled out upon the ground, which swallowed them up. The Hidden Temple has reason to respect us, but its priestesses are lucid and might not like if we directly remind them of the favors they owe us. I will go ahead and gift her. Again, the usual, because I got plenty of it. The crone seemed pleased with the gifts and said she would tell Hendrik what the tests were. First, you must tame a dragon, then you must win the favor of the brass man. Tin Man? Finally, you must mate with the mountain and thereby win the blessing of the goddess Carofin. This lady's into some weird earth porn, man. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what that meant, but you know what? I'm just gonna go and keep going. Got it. Here it finally is. Word reaches you that Dragon has repeatedly visited the Tula of the clan of the Grey Dogs of the Tenkori tribe and laid waste to their steads with its fiery breath. When Hendrik hears the news, he jumps from his throne, exclaiming that this was the first test which the Marangor crone priestess had foretold. I must hasten to the Tula and meet my fate. Small dragons like this are but the dreams of real dragons. I will engage the dragon in a riddling contest. Do you send warriors with the king? No. Alone, Hendrik went to the Great Dog Tula where the dragon soon appeared. Hendrik approached it and invited it to join a riddling contest. The dragon seemed surprised at first, then it reached for Hendrik and grabbed him by one of his great claws. Then the dragon said, "By asking for a riddle you have answered one and completed the first of your tests. I shall now give you a puzzle in return, one which you do not have to answer." It rubbed the king up against its iridescent scales. The king was alarmed at first, but the gesture seemed to be a friendly one. Then it disappeared as it had been nothing more than a dream. Good to know. I'm just going to go ahead and just cut out between these linear events because there's not much for me to really be doing, so I'll be right back. Word reaches you that a man in brass had been walking around the narrowest of footpaths in the Quiven Mountains. This mysterious figure must somehow relate to the next stage in the quest. I must go meet this brass man, but without proper preparation. Our magic is strong. I've heard that there are dwarves who call themselves brass mortality. But Akori is a dwarf. Dwarves love treasure and have no use for cattle. Show this brass man how fine our cattle are. That'll impress him. Got it. I'm wiping my brains for a story about a brass man, but I can think of nothing. By a courier of mighty wars, he will not seem like a king at all. I will, before leaving, conduct a divination. Certain ancestors told us that the brass man would be a friend in disguise. However, they warned a king should have warriors with him even when going to meet a friend. I will send him with a treasure. I will go ahead and give him... Which one? How about... I'll give him the Carofin Kite, and I will send the entire house. For many weeks, the king journeyed through the mountains until he found the brass man. Hendrik offered the Carofin Kite to this man of brass, who raised his faceplate to reveal himself as a dwarf in brass armor. The dwarf unrolled the skull, which he kept at his belt, and squinted at it. Favorable, very favorable, good. Materials most useful, extra points assigned, said the dwarf. Very well, not shoot you. The dwarf keeps walking. Hendrik shouted after him, asking if he had gained his favor. Yes, yes, not waste time, schedule, schedule. Yep, dwarves are always about the schedule. Now that Hendrik has tamed the dragon and won the brass man's favor, it is time for him to meet with the mountain. Ugh, that just sounds wrong. Groundhoggers say that the mountain must be Carofin, mother of Orlanth and guardian of Dragon Pass. What does Hendrik do in preparation for this mystical mating? I can only pray the gods finds me worthy. Our magic is strong. We should first use it for divination, then probably give the rest to Carofin. This could be risky. We must learn how to please it. We can well afford it gifts or sacrifice. Why should you give the Carls? It is force of arms that makes a king. I will order divination. The Godhogger said that the omens were bad and that Hendrik should court Carofin's favor by improving his relations with the Carls, who are the people of the earth. When this was done, they said Hendrik should enter Carofin's cave naked and should literally mate with the earth. What is this game sometimes? I will give gifts to the tribe's Carls. I will give them everything. Here, have a whole bunch of stuff. Be fun. Have fun. Come on, buddy. How many warriors does he take with him? I guess all of them? Bring 10. He travels the mountain finding caves there. What does he do? It's just so stupid. Removes his clothes and enters the mountain, literally meeting with the 10 things that are with him are going, what the fuck are you doing, man? The mountain The mountain shook and Hendrik knew that he had gained the blessing of Carofin. And with his sovereignty over Dragon Pass, as he exited the cave, he saw the ghosts of all of his clans dead. Carls gathered below. The ghost cheered for him, entering the great turning point in the history of Dragon Pass. I'm not even going to make a joke about that. That's just bad. Hendrik has passed the test and now returns to the land of the people he once called Horsespawn, and are now trying hard to remember his grazers. There he plans to tell the feathered horse queen that he has passed the earth test. What does he say to her? Definitely not that! I'll be ready when the Wayne Day arrives. Hendrik should volunteer for a fourth test, one that pits him against the undead. She must know that we are bold enough to put down the elves whenever they rise up. Don't offend her. Never hurts to brag a little bit. Don't try to say too much or you'll trip over. I mean, don't literally trip over. I mean, of the tongue, a trip of the... Or is that a slip of the... Yeah, figures. Begin this alliance with courteous words. I will just say I passed the test you set for me. I know the wedding will commence when Earth season next begins. Alright, let's go ahead and just breeze through it really quick then. Got it. Yep. Yep. You've gotten old, man. You've gotten a little bit older too, lady. And you really got old. Got it. I know, let's just go through all of these. Nope. Be ready for fucking Tusk Riders. Nope. Nope. I'm just going through all of this really quick. I'll pay here. I'll pay a damn thing. An argument has broken out within the tribe. Central of the tribe Ringeli is an ancient legendary weapon known as the Black Spear. Some clans are claiming that the spear is too useful to be kept only for ceremonies. It should be used by a powerful warrior clan to hunt and fight. Others say it's too risky to use the spear. If it is damaged, the spear of the tribe will be wounded, maybe even destroyed. I'll conduct a divination. We cannot contact the spirit of our tribe. I'll say let the tribe spirit decide. People said you're stupid, you try to connect the tribe spirit and it will not speak. I'll argue against the use of the spear. We visit clans who wanted to use the spear that it was better kept for ceremonial purposes. That's the point. You do not use something like that on a regular basis. That's how you break shit. Go away. Yep, that's going to be probably it. Hendrik is now ready for the marriage that will make him King of Dragon Pass. The inhuman King, Lord High Dragonute, has come to officiate at the wedding and gives his blessing to Hendrik. You have taken pieces of old things and made them into new and powerful things. You make things better by turning them into opposites. You stopped the war by turning it into stone and mortar. You made peace by conjuring a wolf. You found ancient secrets of the earth and now use them to make another new thing. Join together the people of the cows and Storm with the people of Horse and Sun. The inhuman king could say more, but does not. Although not even Hendrik knows it yet, the inhuman king knows what is to come. This is the first day of a great new kingdom, a kingdom that will a kingdom that will one day take Hendrik's name. If, in the years ahead, Hendrik is true to his wisdom and mystical insight, he will one day become like a god and sit at Orlan's side. The kingdom he leaves behind will grow and strengthen, and the exploits of its future kings and princes will become legend. They will one day enter a desperate struggle with a great empire, and its last king will forever change the face of the world. All of this will be possible because of the courage and forethought of the Byzantium clan of the Roman Empire I hate that. Who came to Dragon Pass when it was wild and remade it in their own image. Snazzy. Yep, that's the end of the game. That is very much the end of the game. Finally! I was hoping it wasn't going to take too long to get me to finish this. But, yeah, that was King of Dragon Pass. That's the long game. It can't get much longer than that unless you constantly fuck up. But, yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much what I've got. Hopefully you people end up enjoying it. I might, if I want to torture myself, go for a long and hard campaign in the future. I was half tempted to make this a hard campaign when I first started, but I tried that and didn't really work. So, just, yeah, let me know what you'd want to see if you want me to see this do more. I might even actually think of, if I ever get around to streaming, I might actually stream this game and have, like, audience input once, you know, I have people that actually watch my streams. But, with that, I don't have much else to say. I hope you people end up enjoying the series. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'm going to go ahead and let the game just play out, and the amazing end artwork, just go ahead and proceed. So, I hope to see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to say whatever you want to say in the comments below, and I hope to catch you guys next time.